Beautifully put together. Nice little band on it. I guess if you scoring for presentation points, you know. Smells good. Can't wait to light it up. I had already busted it open, so that's why the label was already torn and stuff. But 2 for $10, the Montecristo AJ Fernandez Robusto. Let's see what it's all about. Nice smoky draw. Full body flavor. Definitely a full flavor cigar here. Love it. At least initially here. I just lit it up. Construction, starting out, looks pretty good. I did a straight cut on the cap. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna smoke it a little bit more and see what I think. What's up, y'all? Man, it's your homeboy, whatever, man. I did this video in segments, so there may be some sections, prior to this. This is the main portion of the video. I've been out here smoking this, which is probably not going to focus, but I'm out here smoking a Monte by Montecristo AJ Fernandez Robusto. This is the 4.2 inch by 54 ring gauge size. I found this cigar on the 2 for $10 rack. So I was smoking it and doing a review on it based on a little series that I'm doing right now where I am looking for the best cheap cigar. And I got to tell y'all, man, this is a hell of a smoke, man. This is a good cigar right here. Before I get into that, 2 for $10. I'm surprised that I found this on the 2 for $10. There's a place called Humidor Plus, I think it is. It's off of Cleveland Avenue, close to Interstate 270 on the north side. So kind of like Cleveland Avenue and Schrock Road. It's just south of Schrock Road in Columbus, Ohio. This was in their 2 for $10 section. When I go online and look up this cigar goes usually between $10 and $12. So I mean, I feel like I got a hell of a deal on this smoke, whether I like it or not. Just price point. The construction has been well. I got a little bit of a run going on right now, but when I get to talking, I don't hit it as frequently. Stuff starts to go out a little bit, so I just light it back up a little bit, catch that run back up. It holds the ash really well. It hasn't unraveled. Even the cap. My problem with a lot of cigars is the cap. Maybe it's the way I cut them. I don't know. The cap likes to unravel. No issues whatsoever with this cigar. No tunneling. Tightly rolled and put together. So no cracks. No. I mean, it's just good. It had a longer wrapper that you would see at the beginning of my video. Not longer wrapper, longer band that I took off of it. I took it off before I started smoking, and sometimes you have to let the cigar burn to a certain point so that it heats up, so those wrappers come off easily. The bands come off easily. That band came off very easy, so no complaints there. Now I hope my audio is good. I just realized I had this on. It's my headset, and it may be coming through the headset. So hopefully it turns out okay. But yeah, I mean, they're selling 5 packs of these online for $50 in this size. So I mean, that's a $10 cigar, and I got it on the 2 for $10 rack. So when I talk about cheap cigars in my series, I'm thinking of cigars that are like $6 or less, 2 for $10s, cheap cigars. I don't know if you'll find this for that price everywhere based on what I'm seeing online. But I got to tell you, man, I love this cigar, man. It's a full body smoke. It falls on a rating category between medium and full body. I'll give it more of the full body. Stuff that I tasted as I smoked. So what I like to do is I like to pull up reviews and read through those reviews and compare, okay, so if they say they're tasting something, then I'm like, yeah, I tasted that, and I think about it. But as I've been working and developing my palate more, I've started to be able to kind of taste or notice those things on my own. So what I did with this cigar was I smoked it. I'm getting down to close to the final third. Again, this was a short cigar, so when you look at what's in my hand, I'm at the end of the second third right now, and so I thought about what it tasted like to me as I smoked through it, and the taste has been consistent through and through. So I would assume that the final third will be very similar. The first and second third taste the same to me. But what I tasted, I was like, well, it's got a cocoa, kind of like a hot chocolatey taste to it. Also, kind of like a coffee taste. I'm not a big coffee drinker, but I do taste kind of a coffee taste in this. I do drink coffee sometimes, so let me clarify that. But I'm not like a daily coffee drinker. But I think I've tasted coffee enough to know what coffee tastes like. It has a little bit of a coffee taste to it, and a hint of cashew. The nut cashew, I think it's got the nuttiness to it. Whatever is going on with this cigar, it is an excellent blend. I've smoked other AJ Fernandez cigars. Some of them I liked, some of them I wasn't a fan of. If all of these, because sometimes cigars aren't consistent from cigar to cigar, but if all of these taste like this one, this is by far the best AJ Fernandez cigar that I've smoked. And this is actually going to be my favorite Montecristo cigar. This is an excellent cigar, y'all. Excellent, taste-wise. Me, I'm more of a Connecticut smoker. Sometimes I step out the realm and I'll smoke a Maduro or, Nicaraguan wrapper, something that's more of a full taste. And that's what I've done here. So, a couple of things out here. Do I want to start with this one? Okay, so cigar.com. And apparently, so this is a 91 rated cigar. Considered to be one of the finest cigar manufacturers in the world, Montecristo is an industry icon and perennial bestseller. Let's skip all that. For this very special release, the Dominican-based brand has recruited tobacco master AJ Fernandez to create the aptly named Monte by Montecristo AJ Fernandez. So the Monte by Montecristo AJ Fernandez is a medium to full-bodied super premium that features an oily Habano leaf grown in Ecuador, wrapped around some of the finest long fillers you'll find from Nicaragua and the Doctor, or DR, I don't know what they're talking about. Excuse my cigar history. Expect a robust profile packed with creamy nuances of cashews, milk chocolate, and nougat, plus just enough spice to keep your palate primed. The finish smacks of cocoa and a touch of tart fruit, balanced with a subtle natural sweetness, which I do feel like this is, you can taste the sweetness throughout this cigar. Almost like a Hershey candy bar sweet or something like that. Completely satisfying. Monte by AJ is exactly the kind of exceptional experience you'd expect when two legitimate cigar legends come together in creative collaboration. Let's see if anybody else has anything that I would like to add. Now, on AtlanticCigar.com, this is rated 93, so I don't know if these guys are doing their own cigar ratings. or where they're pulling this from. Cigar Aficionado, number 10 cigar of the 2018 year, rated 93. So this is rated 93 by Cigar Aficionado. They don't say much more on that one. One thing I will say, it has a nice, it's got a smooth draw. You don't have to fight for the smoke. You don't get too much smoke, yet it is a smoky draw. See what I mean? I want to stop this and start another one because I think my videos cap at 10 minutes because of the length of my, the memory on my cell phone. So 1 second. So I'm gonna have to come back and be quick with it. I had to delete a whole bunch of stuff off my phone. I'm out of memory. But in the wintertime, I like to smoke the Alpha Cigar, New Orleans Edition Claro, the Alpha Cigar Claro in the half Corona, and the H. Upmann Habana Cuba in the half Corona. Those are my winter smokes, 30-minute cigars. I thought this was going to be along those lines, but this burns longer. It is a little bit bigger ring gauge. I think those are maybe 50 ring gauge or something like that. But again, man, excellent smoke, man. I can't say anything. I have absolutely nothing negative to say about the cigar. Even when you cut off the tip, sometimes you get a little tobacco that, you know, falls off into your mouth. I haven't had to deal with that at all whatsoever. This is an absolutely excellent smoke. I recommend it for anybody. I don't know if this, again, is going to stay in the cheap cigars category, but this goes down, man. This has to be in my top 5 cigars, and I'm just being honest. You know, for what I've smoked. So definitely a good smoke. Definitely something that I will buy again. Again, I'm gonna go buy some of these. You know, as winter cigars, even if I don't smoke the whole thing, it's a great smoke. You know, out here in the cold, summertime, I don't even think it matters when you smoke it. But that's all I got, man. Just wanted to come and give y'all a quick opinion on this. It's your homeboy Whatever Man. Follow me at Instagram, on Instagram and Twitter at Whatever Man, WHATEVA_man, and I'm gone.